we welcome you. As I've told you, I'm called Noaheleza Urban from ETG company. Other people which they know like Falcon Fertilizers. I was requesting you also you tell me your names, where you are coming from, and what is your major in farming. I'm called Besigayo Francis. I'm a farmer of coffee because it is the one which has been there for me in teaching my children and my family. But my place could not be fertile soil, but I got agronomic. It's called Agnes. He's selling ETG fertilizers. He came and visited me and he started to tell me how to use it. Now I'm getting a lot of coffee. As I've told you, I'll be recording you, so I was requesting you to continue with you. How do you get your things? Is it far or is it near? I buy them from Rotoche Town Center, and the one who is selling them to me is called Agnes, and he gives me advice. And where I get them from is 1 kilometer. How do you know that I'm going to buy this one and you decide that I should buy this one like these chemicals? How do you decide? I'm not the one who decide for myself. When I need anything or when I see like pesticides which is killing my tree, I go to organic agronomic and he tells me how to do. That Agnes, does she normally pass in you or just sometimes he comes to us? Even he brought for me teachings like 4 times, some people from another place. That's how I get him. So he passed through there and see and check how you are doing. Yes, he comes and guides us. When he see it is good, he gives us teachings. Like at my home, my farm, he brings teachings because my soil was not fertile. So he told you that this is the one which is needed. Yes, I took his knowledge and it could work for me. So do you have any connection with this agronomic person? We work together well. Even when I don't have money, he gives me on credit and I pay him well after harvesting. I think if I didn't get this agronomic, it could be very difficult for me, because when I started to plant forest, then he could help me. So my children could study through coffee. When you are buying something from the market, how do you know that this one is going to work for me? How do you trust it? Most of the time, I only stick on the guidance because myself, I don't trust myself. How long do you take to buy like agro inputs or fertilizers? The fertilizer that he gives me, it has spent for me 6 months, and after 6 months I see things they are going behind, and then I buy another one. Then according to the way I see, I approach him and then he tells me buy this one and this one. When I apply and see it is working for me. So your guidance you ask from your agronomic, yes, I ask from him. That's how I'm getting experience somehow. Most of the times when you are buying chemicals, how do you decide that I should buy from this person? We have some soaps which are selling, but sometimes we meet like fake ones, like ETG fertilizer. We found that it is not fake a lot, but we got some losses. So in Rutoche, those who are having market, it is ETG. But we use it to get fake made chemicals. They use it to give us agrochemicals. There is change between the time we are using agrochemicals and also now as we are using fertilizer. Fertilizer is working for us very quickly and it is cheap. The way we are harvesting is better than the time we are using agrochemicals. Next year I want to start another project of planting maize, but now I'm on coffee. How much do you have? How much coffee do you have? I normally get like 5. I have 1 acre. When you are buying fertilizers, do you buy ones like the one which you can use 1 year? It depends. It depends, like if I buy like this season, the next season I plant. I can't just buy once. But also I just think like estimate like so that I cannot meet the sunshine. For chemicals, I buy according to the way how I'm seeing the garden. So I buy the way how the plant need help. Because sometimes you find like the garden is getting pesticide and then you need spray. Sometimes even you can put a worker and they spray badly. So you have to go back and they spray well. So I just spray when I see that it is necessary. Have you ever bought something and it doesn't work for you, like fertilizer or chemical? What experience did you get? It happens fast, but it happens because I did not ask. I used the NPK 1777. So just I did it badly because I did not ask any guidance from someone. When we are buying inputs of farming, what do you depend on? Do you depend on the brand? When you are going to buy your things which you are going to use in farming, you normally based on what? Like the goodness of thing, the quality or the price? I normally buy when something is making for me my things good. It depends on how thing worked for me. When it works for me good, I stick on that. I want 3 things. Another thing, the one which can work for me very quickly. Also, the way they sell to me good, because ETG price is gooder than others. So I also consider it. In fact, even their chemicals is cheaper than other chemicals. So you depend on how thing is bringing for you results. Sometimes you find other shops are closed, but ETG always is open. Also, the one for credit, when someone were connected with that, so like when I reach there and someone doesn't doubt me, they just give me on credit and it works for me well. How do you know that they did not give me on high price? I normally go on other shops and I check the price. So when I find that normally ETG theirs is cheap. Do you think that people whom you are asking from, do they give you the right information? For me, they just give me the price. So when I reach at the ETG shops, also I ask again. So the other person will wait for me, kumbe I have gone already. How can you, what makes you to stick on something you feel like really I need these things, especially fertilizer and stick those. The the thing which we are not seeing in ETG, it is a sprayer. We are not seeing it. So you need also the sprayer, because the sprayer which you are buying from other shops, they get spoiled quickly. So we need sprayers from ATG company. When you are going to buy anything, according to the thing how it is looking or the quality, we are still asking ourselves why ETG has a nice price. Do you think also packing is matter? Packing is good. They because they pack when you want 3 meals, you find another thing. Sometimes you find that you want things in the middle of the season, and you find that that thing is not there where you have gone. Sometimes I come to Ishaka, but we normally found Rukola company. Yes, sometimes when I want it, I just come in the biggest town of Ishaka. We have car and also motorcycle, and also it is not very far. Sometimes do they deliver them to you? It is not very far. The transport is not difficult. From Rutoche to Ishaka it is 1 hour. So in small time you already got it with motorcycle. Do you get any problem like those inputs to reach to you? Is it difficult like those things not to reach in time? We don't have any problem because things always reach to us in time. If it is not in Rutocha, I go to Ishaka. Because Ishaka, they have big shops, you can get whatever you want. How do you manage your things? And who guides you like how to use them? After getting like chemicals, I ask my agronomic to explain to me how to use them. Okay. So that I can't make mistake or to do overdose, so that what I wanted I cannot get it. So I ask guidance from agronomic. You said when you want to order your things from the shop which is near to you or from Ishaka, how long does it take for you to receive those things which you have ordered? When I order my things, I know that in 3 hours I will receive it. So you find that it is not difficult for you to get your things. Yes, I'm in a good situation. I don't get suffer. Where you are buying your inputs to from there to your farm, it is how long? 1 hour and a half. Do you need that place to be that distance to be near, or it is okay? No, I don't complain because that distance is okay for me. Because you find some people they are complaining that from Chabijimbi it is very far. On my side it is very short. those who are behind me, I feel like they are really suffering, but for me it is okay. When you reach in the shops where you are buying things, do you use cash, or when I don't have cash, I ask the date and they give me? When you don't have money, they just give you, or how do you do? Sometimes you find they don't have and I want a date, so I ask them that please borrow me like 150. I go and I buy it. Then I go like Ishaka, I buy it from there, especially when I don't have any money in my pocket. Do you have like some people who helps you in service, in financial things? Like you have circles which can borrow you some money when you need some money. How do they help you? We have circles, we have Rutoche circles. Those are the places where we go and get money from there. When I want to do like mulching, I go there and I get money from the circle. So I pay slowly in installments, like 1 year, like that. Are they not, can they be difficult, like to tell them to give them like profits? Yes, of course they ask the profits. I take them to take the picture for my coffee, and then I give them money later. If there is some companies which can bring for you services, how do you want them to bring for you that services? They used to bring for us some money, but these days they are no longer giving us. But these days we are buying. They used to happen when they bring like teachings at my coffee. So after they teach from my coffee, then they could give me like 1 sack of fertilizer. Paying after harvesting, it is like also like giving me a date. So also that one is okay. Let's say that you find your harvest is still in the store and you have not yet sold them, yet you need another inputs for the next season. I just go in the circles. You know, the things of farming, sometimes they get so many problems. Sometimes there is drought, there is storms. Do you have like some people who helps you after getting all that disaster, like insurance? That question is good. We, almost every season we get storm and we ask help, but we never receive it. We could ask from MP, but we never receive any feedback. He normally just promise to us, but there is no any other help that we get. But every season we get storm. You feel like which thing can help you, like after getting like those sea disasters, like after getting those stars. Don't you think that insurance is needed? For sure, we need that insurance, but we don't know how to get it because even no one has ever given us that process. But we really need that insurance. Another question. Those things of Facebook, WhatsApp, do you use them? I don't use them. So it means there is no any time that you call like someone and you order something on WhatsApp. No, I don't use them. Do you think like if you call with a phone to do order or to reach at the shop by yourself, which one is the best? What could help me is if I reach there by myself, because if I reach there by myself, I will ask questions. I can call them to take them to my farm and I ask them the question if I find they have time. So you mean that when you reach there, you just talk about everything which you need? Yes, it's better than ordering. And even you find that when you order, they bring for you something which you don't need. Thank you so much. Apart from that, have you ever had like those people who are ordering things from home and it reached them? Have you ever heard about those digital things? And also they are teaching us to learn them because those are the things we will start to use. Yes, they are teaching us that those are the things which will come, that will be ordering from phone and paying from the phone. So if we put effort, you know that in future we'll be using those apps from the phone. So we see that the one of the phone will work for us well. When you're buying your things, have you ever bought something and you find that it did not work for you like the way you were expecting? I bought fertilizer, I applied it and it rained small, so it did not work for me. I was like, did they work it badly or they mixed it badly? Also, I bought chemicals and there was pesticides. I sprayed it and it did not go away. So that medicine, I still have it, but it has not yet worked for me. What about sprayers? The sprayers have no problem. Have you ever bought something from the shops and you find those things they are expired? Have it ever happened to you? No, it never happened. Most of the times, because I'm connected with NTG, I could be asking them, so I don't have any problem with that. But before I work with them, I could meet them. So the one that remain also ETG, they guide me how to keep it. Apart from the person who is working in the shop, do you have any guidance from any other person or agronomic person? If I don't get it from those people, I have agriculture from government. He normally helps me. Another one, I go to those people who have ever dig for a long time. I use them a lot. I approach them and I see their coffee, and also I get like guidance from them. Also the program of radio, like Kanungu, they teach like agricultural things of Saturday 4 p.m. ETG first brought for us teachings in Rutoche, and also agriculture office normally brings for us teachings. So that's where you're learning from. Yes, okay. So you find that those people who are like those agronomic people, they teach you from your home. Even they do demo from your home. Yes, in parish they gave it to me, so I have a big chance. So even those agronomic people, when they are teaching, they just reach at your home exactly. A good chance I'm a chairman LC1, so I have a chance to organize people and they come and they learn from my home. So you get information from different people. Yes, if you have any problem, like you get expert person in agriculture, which question can you ask that person which is disturbing you in farming? What is disturbing me in soil? Our soil is no longer fertile. What can I put in my soil? That is soil test. You measure the soil and you see what is lacking in your soil. There is also acidity in soil. There is a person who will come and measure your soil. Like they will come and measure your soil and see what is lacking in your soil. So sometimes when you put lime, it makes the soil new again, to be fertile again. So also if you put it, it helps you. Apart from that, which another thing that disturbs you? The problem you find in farming. The biggest problem is that of soil. It is the one that is disturbing. What about the pesticides which you are speaking? Does it not disturb you? Sometimes you find like you can take a photo and you send it to someone through WhatsApp. Don't you think it can work? After you talk about it, you can take the photo to that pesticide and you send it to the experts, and then they know what you are talking about. Because you may say it looks like this, and then someone may not understand it well. So I feel like I should do that. Another question which I can ask: do you have any worry which you are worried about, which you know that you are worried in the next season? I'm worried about storm and sunshine. And also another thing is thieves, because they normally steal our coffee. And even they can cut and go and harvest it from the bush. You have talked about storm. Do you think if you plant like trees around, can they help you? You don't have them in your coffee. Well, I don't have them a lot, but because storm we cannot protect it. Yes, agronomics, they normally advise us to plant trees in our gardens. When we catch those thieves and put them to the police, in the morning we saw them. So these days when they get a thief, they just kill them. But I'm worried about thieves. What about the price of things? And the price is not making me worried. Do you need like any services which you want us to add in ETG? The biggest is, as your chemicals are working for us, worried about like other companies may put like your symbols and they start to sell as fake things. Like when you like if you reach time you should give us at a low price. So in records we can support you a lot. So we should keep that friendship. And also the one of date, it can work for us. What about like if the agronomic remain near to you, closer to you? We need like that agronomic who can stay closer to us. We need another one because the person whom we had ASAP, because also the one we are having now is always at the shop, so we really need another one. About demo, you want us to do which kind of demo? We need demo of banana plantation. Because for us we have this dream of using fertilizer in banana plantation, but no one has given us big knowledge on it because we do not have enough manual or agronomic. Do you think when someone sees something in the demo, do they change quickly to believe in it? And it is the time when someone sees something with the eyes on them. When they reach a demo and they see how the tree looks like, they go like thinking like they should do the same. Do you find people who are coming to study, they are applying the things which they are learning? Yes, they put efforts, but also normally I call people who are serious. They don't joke in it. Another thing which I wanted to talk about, like that agronomic on the sub-count. Does he come to your ground to check on you? Agronomic we are lacking. That's why we need another one from ETG. What about the market? How do you know the price of the things? We normally get them from the phones, and other things we get them from the radios. We have Radio West. We have also Radio Tayari. So you find a put and then someone knows that this one is on this price and this one on this price. On the sub county, the agronomic should not be one. That's why we are lacking. But one person can fail. When you are buying your things and you find things they are very far from you, which you are using in your farming, for me it is not a problem because for me I get them from near. So that person who is working the shop, because of the friendship you are having with them, they give you on a date, yeah, because they put for me some time to pay them. Where we are, this office of ETG, it has helped us a lot. That's why we need it to remain there, because that's where we have put our eyes. It needs to have like another branch. That is good. apart from that services which you want us to add on. We need a lab which can measure the soil. Do you think that thing of saying like this season let me plant here and another season I plant there, is it still there? But if we put lime, then we can use that insurance. How do you want insurance to help you? Because you said you have storm which is disturbing you a lot. Does it disturb you only almost the sub count? We should teach us how we can enter in insurance so that we can't enter in it alone. So like if you borrow some money, like some people you find that they got like agreement, so you need insurance. Yes. Did you get some cases that insurance take their things? Yes, I have a lot of them. Sometimes you find like someone also is sick, and then you find they have used a lot of money, and even students stop going to school, and then they come and take you like your garden of course. So but if the insurance is there, even though someone died, they know how they can cover it. How do you do that? How do you solve those cases? We just cut on the land. We really normally sell the lands because the bank can take your land. We have Rutocha Circle, which is in our village. We have three circles where we are getting money from, and it is in one place in Rutocha. I think those are the one. Thank you for giving us your time to talk with you, and we believe that we are going to improve in our services. Also me, I thank you for inviting us, and you asked some questions, and also there is some which I've learned from you, like adding lime in the soil. So I was requesting if you could add one agronomic from ETG and also the one of lab. So if you put it in service, we will be happy. Thank you so much.